And what about the Indonesian stock market? We have See Today business correspondent Aline Wiratmaja with us for the updates. Aline, can you tell us about Jakarta Composite Index today and what do you have when it comes to analysis around it?
Yes, Rory, so Jakarta Composite Index closed almost unchanged today at 6,955 in Monday's trade. Seven sectoral indexes booked gains, including IDX Transportation and Logistics closed higher by 2.02%, IDX Techno advanced 1.71%, and IDX Manufacturer surged 1.56%. Meanwhile, four sectoral indexes were closed in the negative territory, including IDX Finance, which shed 0.69%. I think this is one of the reasons why Jakarta Composite Index did not manage to end in the positive territory because the IDX Finance weakened today. And then the total transaction value on Monday reached 12.35 trillion rupiah. Unlike previous days, foreign investors booked net foreign sale of 567 billion rupiah in all market. Rory, some analysts warn of possible healthy correction of Jakarta Composite Index, which has traded around its all-time high level in recent days. Analysts said we can expect a pullback to 6,800 level. So yes, do not put all your trading fund right now. I think it's safe to save some dry powder. Yes, right now. So let's check today's LQ45 top gainers, Rory. We can see here Bukalapak, the e-commerce which has been a very strong downtrend. Today we saw the stock surge 6.72% to 286. We don't know whether this will be a valid reversal or not. And then BFI Finance Indonesia surged 4.83% to 1,410. Harum Energy coal producer jumped 3.81% to 10,900. And let's move to the LQ45 top losers, Rory. As we can see from the chart here, GGRM or Gudang Garam cigarette producer hit auto rejection level after falling 7% to 31,225. We have the MRI Bank Mandiri lost 3.47% today as it was closed at 7,650. Indosement Tunggal Prakarsa INTP closed lower by 3.19% to 10,625. And regarding the LQ45 top losers, as we can see, we found the MRI there. Sell-off took place on the ex-date of the MRI Bank Mandiri dividend distribution today, 21st of March, Rory. We know that Bank Mandiri will distribute 360 rupiah per share to its shareholders. This is Bank Mandiri's biggest dividend of all time. At the current level of 7,650, Bank Mandiri's dividend yield is 4.7%, pretty good. And then in 2021, Bank Mandiri, maybe we can see the figure here, Bank Mandiri booked a net profit of 16.8 trillion rupiah and 60% of the net profit is set to be distributed as dividend to its shareholders in April 2022. And then another news in the market right now, Rory, is the GoTo IPO. GoTo, which is set to go public in April 2022, has extended the book building period, Rory. It was supposedly to end today on Monday, 21st of March 2022. But GoTo has decided to extend it up to Thursday, 24th of March 2022. GoTo said the decision aims to give more time for its drivers, user, partners, merchants who want to join the Saham Gotong Royong program, a program which has been designed to give the opportunity for its users and partners to participate in buying or purchase, ordering GoTo shares in its IPO through a fixed allotment system. And through fixed allotment system, as we can know, this order can be purchase, can be fulfilled through designated underwriters. So GoTo wanted to give more time for the drivers and the users to take this opportunity. They say they are very
Aline.
enthusiastic that they extend the book building period, Rory.
Right, so Aline, it's always interesting to talk about GoTo IPO and the extension that you mentioned, backs that claim that people are enthusiastic and optimistic about this. But mirroring what happened to the stock of Bukalapak, people were enthusiastic at first, and then the price went up significantly until more than 1,000 per stock, and then it dropped. Per today becomes 200-ish, and people get traumatized and people get cautious, having the same bad experience. Would people should be similarly cautious in regards to GoTo IPO?
Yes, Rory, I think we can't deny that it's happening right now. Many people ask, should I join the GoTo IPO? Well, before Bukalapak, it was dubbed as the most anticipated IPO and an IPO of the year, something like that. But now when it's happening very soon, people are just more cautious and more careful. Some of them are even fearful because of what happened to not only to Bukalapak, but the experience that is very close to them is Bukalapak, of course, but the timing as well is not really ideal, Rory. We can say Grab, what happened with Grab, listed in NASDAQ and then still limited. That is declining right now, and then even lose maybe half of its value right now from its initial price or all-time level. So I think the timing is not really good right now, but the motto in the stock market, like be courageous or be brave when others are fearful, and be fearful when others are so courageous, something like that. So I think this is good as well. Like with Bukalapak, people just join the hype without really looking at the numbers and dig deep into the industry.
Right.
And then they just ignore Bukalapak's results. But with GoTo, people are willing to take like deeper look into the numbers, into the results, the business, even the industry. I think Bukalapak gave us a very good experience and lesson that we cannot just join the hype. We should take every investment opportunity really serious. Like do our own research. I think people right now are doing that to GoTo.
Okay, Aline, so people were FOMO back then, but no time to FOMO for GoTo, right? This is not a market recommendation or market warning, but we have to be really cautious and be wary when it comes to making a big decision, let alone an investment, a big chunk of our investment, right?
Yes, disclaimer on.
Yeah,
but
disclaimer
I
is
think,
on.
Rory, but I have this kind of thought, like if we see how cruel investors were punishing Grab Holdings, seem limited because their numbers failed to meet the expectation of the market participants, and then now investors are expecting them to have a clear path to profitability. I think this is good. Maybe this can be a new start for the industry to stop like burning the money.
Okay.
If one of the big players stop burning the money and start thinking about profitability, I think other competitors, their competitions, their other players will start doing the same.
All right.
This might not be good for us, for the users who are being spoiled by promotion and then discount, cashback.
But eventually it's good for the company in the long run, right?
Good for the company, and the investors,
all right, Aline,
and the industry as well.
Unfortunately, we're running out of time, Aline, so thank you so much for your insight. and hopefully people get more cautious and careful when it comes to putting their money into whatever investment they're looking at. So do your own research is paramount important. Thanks so much,
Yes.
Aline, for your insight.